Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today we'll be reviewing from the Yeastie Boys their, what's that called? Gunnamatta, which is an Earl Grey IPA. So I presume that's something to do with tea. It says here, boldly floral, much like your granny's bedroom, with stone fruit and citrus notes and a long dry finish. If I had a granny, that'd be nice. Hasn't even got a mum, sadly. So, let's give it a pour. So, I was into work yesterday and they're on about, bearing in mind I've been in this new job a few weeks, says, oh, the contract's coming up. And I'm thinking, what? And basically, the company I work for, they're the contractors. And the clients, I work on Nottingham Park Estate, big posh estate, doing the gardening. And so yesterday I'm thinking, that's great. What happens to me if they lose the contract? And apparently you can be 2p'd over, that's all right then. And then so they had a big meeting there today, and I said to the bloke afterwards, I says, what's this about a contract? He says, oh, don't worry. He says, we're not going to lose the contract, we're just going to change the contract. And yeah, says we're going to change the contract, and basically they're changing the contract, and quite a bit of it is to accommodate me and my gardening, which is amazing, you know. So it just goes to show you sometimes. I did think that it wasn't the perfect role for me, but it looks like they're changing things to appease me and keep me, so it's good for me, obviously. So, a bit of a slightly hazy pour. Amber pour, whitehead. Can't see any carbonation and lacing, but you can guarantee with a head like that, yeah, you know, it's got it. On the nose. I'm not joking, I can smell tea on the nose. And this is an Earl Grey IPA, so there must be hints. There's got to be hints of it in it, surely. Very muted. I'm getting a hint of tea on the nose. Whether that's the Earl Grey coming through, I don't know. Yeastie Boys. I can remember the Beastie Boys back in the 80s. I think it was the 80s. Yeah, it was the 80s. Yeah, bad lads from America. Right, let's give it a taste. I think it was 6.4 or 6.5. 6.5%, so decent strength. Don't know where I got it from, whether it was Tesco's or Waitrose or even Marks and Spencer's. One of them three. Right, well that taste I'm getting is definitely that stone fruit. So for an IPA, you know, a lot of these IPAs, there's a lot of IPAs out there. I mean, there's a lot of every type of beer out there these days. But some of these IPAs, they're just bland. You know, there's bugger all to them. Not naming any in particular, you know, check out the reviews for further verification. But yeah, some of them. Now this fella, it's definitely got notes of citrus in. Yeah. But it's got other stuff in it. We're talking a little bit on the complex side, which I like. I like beers that are complex. I don't just want a beer that does what it says on the tin. You know, you want beers that test you a bit as well. The citrus is there. It's very dry on the back end, you know. Really dries your throat out, you know. It's not bad. Veering off the subject for a second. Went to B&M Bargains tonight, just looking for new beers. There's nothing interesting in there. It's gone really slack of late, you know. Unless the fact is I've just about bought every single bloody beer that's come out, you know. but they got them syrups, Tate and Lyle syrups. They only had a few. I think they had the chocolate, hazelnut, but they had strawberry. And I thought, oh, strawberry syrup, and it was reduced to £1.50. So it's out of date. That, that doesn't scare me. Best before dates mean bugger all really. It's used by dates you've got to worry about, and then you've got to be smelling the whatever it is. So yeah. So thinking about that, I thought, wow, I'll get 2 bottles. So I've got 2 bottles, and I'm going to brew. I'm going to go to Wilko's, and hopefully they still sell it. I'm going to get their stout, their Wilko's stout. Brew it, and after fermentation, before the bottling stage, I'm going to dollop in the 2 bottles of syrup. Add it in, give it a stir, and I won't need to put any added sugar to it because there'll be sugar in the syrup, so I won't need to, I shouldn't need to put much. I might half a spoon in each bottle, I suppose. But I'm gonna brew it stronger. So Wilko's homebrew brews at about 4% normally, standard 4%, which I hate. I don't like that stuff. I like it stronger. So I'm going to add another 2 kilos of sugar, which should up it to around about 5 to 6%, and then brew it at the fermentation stage. Add the strawberry syrup, and with any luck, I'll get a rather nice strawberry stout. It's got me thinking about it there. I'm going to buy it this weekend. Definitely going to go out on Saturday and go and get myself a thing. And I might even get some prune juice and do a prune juice wine kit. Get, say, 5 cartons of prune juice, and get more sugar, obviously. Get the yeast. Do I need nutrients? I'm not sure. And I might do a prune juice wine kit. Do it, because my stockpile was going down a bit anyway, and not that I care. It can sit there for a year. Don't bother me. But yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Prune juice. Imagine drinking a bottle and spending the next day on the toilet. Going through an eye of a needle. It makes you wonder. If anybody out there has done a prune juice wine kit, or made wine from prune juice, let me know. And was it hazardous to the backside area? Or did it clear out well? Because if you're suffering from constipation, it might be the way. So, I'm liking the strength that's coming through this. I like the taste as well. It's got a nice taste to it. It's not bland, it's a good offering. It's got a good twang to it, that dryness at the end. It like goes in your mouth, and all of a sudden it's gone. It's like, where was it? Although I can still taste bits of it, That is quite a nice beer. Yeastie Boys. Now, without fast supermarkets are now changing their beer ranges, you may well struggle. You may well have to go direct to breweries these days, or go to actual places like Beer Hawk, the online ones, just to get these beers these days, because and that's something I may well do, because to get hold of some craft beers, it's a struggle now, especially when you buy a lot. I mean, I've bought a lot for review purposes, and I'm getting to the stage now where there's not much I haven't actually bought ready for review. And I probably need to do some more, just go full on and go to a brewery, especially local breweries, because at least I ain't got to pay postage and packaging, which is a ball ache. and you know, buy as many as I can, you know, that I can afford anyway, because you know, when they start wanting £6 or £7 a bottle, I'm not paying that for that, you know. So, you know, especially if they've got any out-of-date ones, I'd take the out-of-date ones and review them rather than pay the full price, you know, because they all taste the same anyway, you know, let's be fair. And if they're out-of-date, they may actually be stronger, which is much better. So, slightly hazy amber pour, white head, good carbonation lacing. Look at that, it's still got a head at the bottom of the glass. On the aroma, I'm sure I could smell tea. On the taste, citrus notes. That stone fruit, definitely could taste that. And whatever that taste is, it's a fantastic tasting beer, I've got to say. The 6.5% definitely showing through, you know, really hitting the spot with the strength. God, my hair's grey. Bloody hell, I hope it's not the beer turning my hair grey. Well, it's been going grey since 27, and I didn't even drink then. And I didn't even suffer with stress back then either, so God knows what that is. It's just obviously pigmentations and that sort of rubbish in it. So I until somebody at work says something about it, he says, you look older than me. Bob, you look well older than me, and you're fatter. But, yeah. So, what I will say, a damn nice beer. That is really nice. Top 10 contender? Oh, we're on the verge, you know. It gets harder and harder, doesn't it? You know, the more beers you review, you know, you've got to think. I've never given any beer 4.8 yet, as far as I remember. So I've still got room for manoeuvre at the top. I've got loads of room for manoeuvre at the bottom, because I think the lowest I've given any beer was about a 1.7 or maybe a 1.2. But that beer was bloody rancid and it deserved its low score. But most beers are in the 4% category. So this fella, really nice. Yeah. Bit of quality, Gunnamatta. That I really like. For an IPA, it's got good taste. Aroma's muted, I would say. But on the taste side of things, it's got it. It's got bags of taste. I'm not sure where you can get it now. Whether you can still get it at Tesco's or whether it was a Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's. I do apologise if I've got it wrong. It may well have been Marks and Spencer's, you know. But you pay a good price at Marks and Spencer's. That's the only downer, you know, because they don't sell it cheap. Or was it Marks and Spencer? Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, out of 5, I'm going to give it a whacking 4.6 out of 5. It's just outside the top 10 beer category range, because there's that many these days. But yeah, it's on the verge as a really, really good beer. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Right, I'm now going to retire to the house, not listen to any floorboards creaking like I did last night, making myself ill, and go upstairs, chill out, and love life. That's what you got to do, ain't you? And I need to do it more, you know. Laugh, smile, take the piss, you know, that sort of thing. You know, you're only on here once, worrying about stuff, not the way to be. And hopefully, me saying that to the camera will go back and tell my brain that, you know, stop worrying about it. Can't do it, don't worry. Right, thanks for watching, and thanks to everybody who subscribes and everybody who watches these. I don't reply to every comment. I ought to, but I don't, sadly. But, you know, I do. It's great to see that people are watching these reviews and getting what they can, you know, out of the reviews. You know, hopefully, you know, you've come across beers that you've seen me review and you've drank them and you agree or you disagree. You know, I don't mind that. You know, we've all got our own opinions, and opinions matter, you know, in this world. And every one of these beers, bar a couple that I got sent from a certain brewery, every single one that I've bought. So, you know, I'm totally unbiased. And, you know, It's got to be a way, isn't it? I'm not going to review something and say, oh, this is fantastic, and it's rubbish, you know. So, and I don't do that on my website either. When I used to get sent game consoles or things to review, I'd review it with an open mind and try and be positive, but if it's crap, you've got to be honest, don't you? Thanks for watching. See you soon.